Hey everyone, today I am going to explain factoring. So we have four concepts plus two combinations. The first thing we learn in factoring is the greatest common factor. So greatest common factor, basically, you look for the largest number that goes into this and the largest variable, or the variable with the largest exponent. So the largest number that goes into all terms in here is 3. And the x with the highest exponent that goes into all of them is x squared. And then you open brackets. If you go 3x cubed divided by 3x squared, you're going to get x, and that's what you write here, plus. If you go 9x squared divided by 3x, the x squares will cancel and you'll get 3, and then you have the minus. 27x to the 5 divided by 3x squared is 9x to the 3. This is done. The next factoring is factoring trinomials. When we factor in trinomials, we open two set of brackets. X squared minus 2x minus 15. So what we do, we look for a number that multiplies to give me negative 15 and adds to give me negative 2. So this will be x minus 5x plus 3, because negative 5 times 3 is negative 15, and negative 5 plus 3 will give me negative 2. So what multiplies to give me negative 15 and adds to give me negative 2 is negative 5 and 3. Now a combination of 1 and 2, so combining these two together, if I have something like this, the first thing I always look for is if I have a greatest common factor. And here, obviously, 3 is the greatest common factor. And then I rewrite this as x squared minus 6 minus 2x, that's what I meant to write, minus 2x minus 15. So because 3 divided by 3 is 1, 6 divided by 3 is 2, 45 divided by 3 is 15, and that's how I got it here. And therefore, you carry your 3 through, and then this, I've done it already, so I'm just gonna write the answer from the top, x plus 3, and that's the answer. Now, the fourth thing is factoring the difference of squares. How do I recognize the difference of squares, which is, I personally think, is the easiest way of factoring, because all you need to do, just make sure that the first term is a perfect square, the second term is a perfect square. If that's the case, all you need to do, just open two set of brackets, make one of them negative and one of them is positive, doesn't matter which is which. And then you go, what's the square root of 4x squared? It's 2x. So that's what you write here, 2x here and 2x there. And then what's the square root of 9 is 3, and that's what you write at the end of each bracket. Done, finished. Next, combining 1 and 4. So the greatest common factor and difference of squares. So here, if you look at the greatest common factor, 2 goes into all of these two terms. So I'll write 2 brackets. I'm gonna get 4x squared minus 9. And then I just carry through with the 2 to my answer and open two set of brackets, because this is the difference of squares. Obviously, as a matter of fact, this is exactly this. So I'm just gonna copy the answer from the top. The last one, factoring with scary fractions. Honestly, fractions are not scary. It's very simple. A lot of students look at this and think, oh my God, 4 over 9. How do you do that? Well, easy. Open two set of brackets. This is the difference of squares again, because 4, 9, x squared, 25, and y to the 4, all of them are perfect squares. So you take the square root of 4, 9, x squared. When you square rooting fractions, just square root the top and then square root the bottom. Simple. 2 over 3 x, 2 over 3 x. 1 is minus, 1 is plus. The square root of 25 to the 4 is 5y squared, and that's what you write in here. Till next time, stay safe. I'll talk to you soon.